Well, first of all, I want to dispel any rumors that there's an official government uniform between me and Don Couch tonight, because we are wearing the same shirt. But, but, but anyway, I just wanted to give you some highlights of the last legislative session, and just to let you know, folks know that you will be getting a wrap-up if you are a registered voter. Every registered voter will be getting a session wrap-up of the good, the bad, and the ugly that happened in the last session. There was some good news. We skirted the pension tax. We skirted the GE tax, but we did see increases in registration fees for vehicles and other kinds of fees. And it's just unfortunate that, it was $25 here and it was $45 there. And I was kind of discouraged by that, because it all starts to add up and it starts to increase the cost of living. And we've already seen Matson has already added a $58 per container surcharge because of the elimination of the exemption. So we may see other fee increases with Hawaiian Airlines and some other areas as well too, where these exemptions, although there is provision that they will sunset, there are issues with whether or not those sunsets will be revoked in the next session or in future legislation. So it's something that we have to really keep an eye on. The big concern, of course, is what we didn't do, and that's really tackle the big 800-pound gorilla in the room, which is the public labor costs. And so I'm hoping next session to do a lot more work on that, to try to look at these entitlements that we have in place now in the future. We have potentially a $9 billion deficit in our retirement system because of all of what has happened over the course of the years. So this is something that we really have to rally in and reduce these costs as much as possible. Let's see, what else? We had some good success with CIP for South Maui. It was managed, which actually wasn't a CIP project in a budget, but was something I was able to work with Civil Defense, and we added 2 new Civil Defense sirens from McKenna. They weren't able to hear the sirens down there, and when we had the tsunami, it was a big concern whether or not the residents down in McKenna were going to be able to do that or not, be able to hear the sirens and get out of harm's way if the tsunami actually came. The other good news is that we got a special needs access ramp for for one of the portable classrooms at Lokilani. Both me and Senator Baker had both put in for our budgets to add more portable classrooms for the Kihei school. Unfortunately, there just wasn't money this year to do that. So we'll go back and again ask that. That was one of the top priorities from the principal there, was to get a couple of more portable classrooms. Apparently they're just busting at the seams with kids, and so we're going to try to look at some creative ways that we can deal with that. Either have more schools, or more students go to different schools, or look at how the districting is working in terms of which school that is assigned to which student, etc. That's basically it. They only gave me 3 minutes to talk, but and for a politician, that's not long enough, obviously. But if any of you want to talk to me after the meeting, I'm going to be available and to talk about any of your concerns. And again, thank you for electing me. I really enjoyed my first session at the legislature, and I worked really hard for you folks, and I will continue to work really hard for all of you in making sure that we get our needs met for our community. Thank you.